Infectious diseases. What are infectious diseases? An infectious disease is an illness that happens when harmful microorganisms, tiny living things like bacteria, viruses, fungi, or parasites, enter the body, grow, and cause damage. They can spread from one person to another, from animals to humans, or through contaminated food, water, and surfaces. Some key terms to know. Pathogen, a microorganism, bacteria, virus, fungus, parasite that causes disease. Host, the person or animal that carries the pathogen. Vector, an animal or insect that spreads disease. For example, mosquitoes spread malaria. Transmission, the way a disease spreads. For example, through air, water, or contact. Contagious, a disease that easily spreads between people, like flu or measles. Immunity, the body's defense system against infections. Types of infectious diseases. Bacterial diseases. They are caused by bacteria, tiny single-celled organisms. For example, tuberculosis, TB, strep, cholera. Can often be treated with antibiotics. Viral diseases caused by viruses, tiny particles that need a host cell to survive. Examples: flu, measles, HIV/AIDS, COVID-19. They cannot be treated with antibiotics, but vaccines can prevent many of them. Fungal diseases caused by fungi, molds and yeast. Example: athlete's foot or ringworm. Usually affect skin, nails, or lungs. Parasitic diseases caused by parasites, organisms living inside or on a host. For example, malaria, spread by mosquitoes, or tapeworm. Parasites steal nutrients from the host. How infectious diseases spread. Airborne, by sneezing or coughing, releases droplets. For example, flu or TB. Direct contact, touching, kissing, or transferring fluids, for example, HIV. Indirect contact, touching contaminated objects or surfaces. Food and water, eating or drinking contaminated food or water, for example, cholera. And vector-borne, spread by animals or insects, for example, malaria from mosquitoes. A short history of infectious diseases. Ancient times, smallpox and plague breakouts wiped out large populations. Middle Ages, the Black Death, the bubonic plague, killed nearly 1/3 of Europe's population. Colonial era, diseases like smallpox spread during the European exploration, devastating indigenous populations. Modern times, HIV/AIDS, Ebola, and most recently, COVID-19 showed how quickly infections can spread in a connected world. Why infectious diseases still matter? They can cause epidemics, spread in one area, and pandemics, spread worldwide. They affect health, education, and economics. They remind us of the importance of hygiene, vaccines, clean water, and healthcare systems. Infectious diseases are caused by pathogens like bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites. They spread through air, water, contact, or vectors. History shows how devastating they can be, but science, vaccines, medicine, and hygiene has greatly reduced their impact. Prevention is key. Clean hands, safe food, vaccines, and awareness.